It was a bitch. I didn't realize that asking for receipts is the new taboo thing to do. I didn't realize that that wasn't okay because I mean, since the end of or beginning of time, we've been asking for receipts, right? What I mean, shit. Go all the way back to Diane and the St. Jude thing, and we've been asking for receipts since then, right? I wasn't around then, but the community asked for receipts, right? So I mean, it was okay then. I think. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was. So receipts were asked for then. We've asked for receipts when it came to the Summer Wells flyers. We've asked for receipts when it has come to or that was Cam and Alley, right? Okay. We have asked for receipts for Laura. You know, we wanted receipts from Laura a lot. We wanted receipts from MGL when she was going to Tennessee. So, I mean, this is not anything new, right? This receipt thing is nothing new. We want receipts. People want to see receipts. If you're going to crowdfund and you're going to say your money's going here, 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 and here, we want to see that your money's going here, 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 and here. This is not a new thing. Exactly. It's 100% a known thing. Right. And why wouldn't people ask for receipts? What I've never seen is the fucking deflection. Yes, Tragedy Pimps Exposed just took the words out of my mouth. The deflection that was put up while asking for receipts. Well, I mean, why don't you just take it over? Why don't you just fucking do it? No, I will never do that. I will never soil my fucking hands with money that is being crowdfunded on the heels of a missing child's case. Point blank period. You'll never see me do it. I don't even like using always and nevers, but that's something I feel 100% confident in saying that I will never fucking do. I also won't sit there and speculate on facts of the case on any true crime case or any missing child or missing persons case. I can promise you that. That's something I'll never do. Ever. We've now speculated about 27 different fucking things, right? We've speculated all those things. We have speculated most recently that Nick the Hat and Hong are sending out mind-altering frequencies to control our brains and get us to watch. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what? What? That's a thing now? Okay, sure. Sure it is. So what I'm going to pull up first is the live that kind of started this entire thing. And it was Queen Bee's live from earlier today. And this is kind of where it wasn't even like a big thing. I mean, it really wasn't a big thing. It was just a question. How can we as a community move on? How is do better? You know, like how can we get rid of the speculation that we had? You know what I mean? So let me pull this up real quick. I should have had it at the spot, and I thought I did, but I guess I didn't because, you know, I'm ill prepared as fucking usual. All right, I see myself. So it was a really simple question. It was nothing crazy. Everybody says that the chat's terrible all the time. All right, let's share this. Voices had questions too.
$4,000 the first one.
And I use round numbers because we're not accounting for any of the deductions from YouTube or whatever we wanted to just.
Okay.
We're
hey,
giving it, right? Anything. I think we had gotten like 37 and some change, if I remember the numbers right, and that was Super Chat, Cash App, PayPal, and everything.
Correct.
And we said, you know, we're going to maintain that number regardless of what YouTube takes out.
Yeah, like we cover the 30% from Super Chats, right? So like if someone sends $20, you know they take 50% of that. We're covering the other half.
All right, hold on. So nobody takes 50%, first of all. Clue. I know that math is probably really hard for you. But no, YouTube doesn't take 50% from your super chats. It's 30% actually. So there's that. You are incorrect. And we're going to hear a lot of numbers fucking thrown around here. A lot of numbers. And I will be here to correct them all. And best believe that I'm keeping track of the numbers that I'm hearing. Because I think that the amount of numbers that were thrown around were done in a way to deflect people 100%.
Yes, the whole idea in my mind is just a situation to give people a way to do something positive instead of just being 100% focused on all the bullshit, right? Because there's a lot of people that want to do something positive. And I do think it's a damn shame.
I'm trying to go back to the beginning.
Second, I said at dinner before all of that.
I just want to go back to the beginning.
It's a problem for people who are thieves, right?
Yeah, they're upset because they're
Okay, here's what
saying
it
that's
starts.
what Tiffany her live about yesterday. That I haven't had a chance to go back and watch it yet. That was the whole thing about where she said Duchess didn't show her receipts of stuff that she took in. That she
I think it
only,
was meant to be.
put up.
I
What
think it might have been meant to be Chargy Pimps Exposed. Hey, Cappy, what's up?
she put out. I don't know that there was. I mean, there's like a 3-hour live stream. I haven't had a chance to go back and watch all of it. I have no idea what she's got going on. All I got was the clip where she said something about her husband, and I just didn't think that was.
So
really
when
cool
I came
that-
in asking questions about the billboards, the blip boards, I'm going to use those words interchangeably, just to let you know. So when I came in asking questions, it was already being spoke about. One of the fuckwads tried to gaslight me and say that it was not even what the live was about, which is true. It's not necessarily what the title said, but it was being spoke about, and I had questions.
he got brought into it. I don't.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
down with it, that's all.
Yeah. So the problem is that the money's not being spent for the flip boards. I mean,
No, the money's being sent fast enough. What they're saying is, okay, so some of these girls are saying the receipts not being shown, and the other girls are saying, yes, they are. So they're showing the receipts of what they've spent on the billboard, blip boards, how much they spent, what comes out every morning, you know, like what, how much money is you know, pulled from the account every morning.
Thanks, Whistle Down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is that we have questions, and it's always been okay to ask questions, especially where the community's money is concerned. But all of a sudden now it's not. And I'm sorry, I'm not fucking for that. I'm not fucking for that.
Or every whatever it is, every week, every morning. I don't know how it works, but anyways, they got it all on their stuff. So because they did not show who sent what, people are upset. Well, from my understanding, I guess Tiffany did some with her live last night. Did something about calculating her live up or whatever, or one of her lives. Said that she made like $3,500 off super chats and memberships in one live stream. That's not counting her blip board, the money that people sent for the blip board. So that's why she's asking Duchess for receipts, I guess.
did you said that everything from YouTube memberships and all that stuff was going to go to the blip board?
Well, she said she didn't, but then Tiffany, I guess, played a recording that because I asked the same question.
Okay.
I said, did she even say that or no? I mean, was that just somebody putting that words in her mouth? You know, because that's sometimes that happens quite a bit.
Because if she did that, that money doesn't come in until like next month or.
And now,
And there's
okay,
like 30%
regarding
off.
TM's live, I was not in there the entire time. I was in there for a little bit, and I was asking questions, which you'll hear that later. Like, if we're going to ask Duchess for her receipts, why are we not asking Clue? Like, I feel like I haven't seen money coming, the incoming money from anybody yet. I haven't seen it. Now, if it's been shown, it's there, but I haven't seen it, which were my literal words. I haven't seen it. We'll get into my comments on TM's live in a little bit, because I have every single comment that I left, and not a single one did I call that fuckwad with the fragile ego a thief. I can promise you that.
40%. I don't know exactly. You know the numbers is
Right.
taken from that. So
22nd of every month is when you get your AdSense money. You get your money from YouTube is the 22nd of every month.
and
Oh,
also
yeah.
your taxes as well, obviously. So
And at first, like the people that are like bitching about these bullet boards piss me off so bad. And it's honestly like I just want to say, I'm so sorry that you're broke. Like I literally, that's all I want to say. Because when you start your blip board campaign,
Listen.
you better have that money to start running that campaign because you haven't been paid yet. You know,
Stop, halt, hold up, wait a minute. You are taking in money via PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, which are linked to a bank account, if I am not mistaken. I know that Cash App necessarily does not have to be linked to a bank account, but that money is transferable to your bank account within minutes. I did some research. Okay, so you saying, I'm sorry, you're broke. Okay, well, listen, Miss $9 shampoo. Oh, anyway, that's just me being petty. Yeah, well, you don't know what people's financial situations are, and you probably shouldn't go spouting off. Also, if I were you, I wouldn't be a fucking liar face, because we all know that you've been taking them in via PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App, which are instant. So you didn't have to front shit or dick, actually, okay? So I don't know who you're trying to pull the wool over their eyes, but it's not me. Not me, not this bitch. Absolutely fucking not. You're going to have to wake up a little bit earlier if you're going to get one over on me. I promise you.
know what I mean? Like, and it's just crazy. It's literally like the simple fact that
Well, I was gonna say, hold on. Does it I don't think it has anything to do with you being broke to
Boom.
start one, or is it expensive to start a blip board? Is it
No.
expensive to start one?
you set your limit.
You got to have all that money up front to start
Right.
to start it. So say you want to do 20 blips a day for 30 days.
Yes,
You
I don't know how this works. So you guys need to tell me a little bit.
So we started a billboard campaign. It was June 4th, right? When we
Right.
started ours. We wouldn't get our June 5th. We don't get paid until the 20th, right?
Yeah, 20. So well, from YouTube on the 22nd. Yeah.
Right. So you have to have that money up front to
So
cover
you guys
like
did Cash App or PayPal instead then?
and
So
super
see how
chat,
she
right?
glossed right over that? Queen Bee asked her, you didn't do a PayPal or a Cash App or a Venmo? Boom. Yes, you did. She glossed right over that. Yeah, and super chats. Yeah, no shit, Dick. We know that you did super chats, but you were also taking in money, other avenues of payment. You didn't have to front all that money. And I got on the Blip website myself, and that is not exactly how it works. So once again, you are lying. You are lying. You can put up, I could get on the Blip website right now and I could buy a Blip board and I could put $20 in my Blip account. And once that $20 is gone, it's gone. You don't have to have thousands of dollars to set up a Blip account. That's not how it works. I don't know who the fuck she's trying to lie to.
But I'm saying if you don't get it until the next month, then how you guys started it with?
Yeah,
Just
Cash,
Cash
she
App or
definitely did
PayPal,
try to
right?
intimidate me. But this is also the same bitch that spewed off her address out loud multiple times and said, pull up, bitch, pull up, bitch, pull up, bitch. And then when somebody typed her address, a troll account, typed her address in somebody's comment section, the bitch called the police. Tell me again how gangsta you are.
We put our own money in.
Oh, okay. So you guys started it with your own money.
Right.
and you
We
guys-
put
okay,
1,000. We made a deal that said we'll match $1,000, right?
Okay, Amber Heard with
Oh.
the pledges. We learned from the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial that pledges are not donations.
Like if we raise 1,000, we'll match 1,000, right? And within like 10 minutes, we had 1,000. So that's how we started ours, right? Well, we had 2,000 with our 1,000, if that makes any sense.
Right here, you
Right.
see me
So,
commenting
but
before I
it-
even jump up. Well, I mean, you would have the money because Cash Apps are instant. Y'all took in money via Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, etc. That is glossed over. Why? Because you want to spin a narrative. Spin it till you're fucking dizzy, sweetheart. It's not going to work.
It's like the sad reality is how many creators out there can't fathom taking money that they make on here and putting it not towards themselves, but for something positive.
How do you know? How do you know what any one creator donates to in a month? You don't know what they donate to. You don't know if they donate to local charities, if they donate to nationwide charities. I usually don't put my fucking donations on blast because I don't need accolades for my donations. I give with a pure heart and I just don't. I don't put it on display for the public. I don't think that I have to. That's for me because I want to do it. It makes me feel good in my soul to do it. And I don't have to get attaboy pats. Sorry, I just don't.
Right.
Can we clarify real quick, Clue? You raised $2,000 in total. The first 1,000 of that. came
No,
out of
no,
your-
no, no. Not in total. That
Oh,
was
no,
just
no, I'm talking on this first campaign to get it started. In this scenario that we're talking
30. We raised 35,
No, four grand.
$4,000 the first
and,
one.
And I use round numbers because we're
Right.
not,
They use round numbers because numbers are hard. So $4,000 for the first one. So anybody who has their handy dandy calculator out can do the math for me. I don't happen to have a notebook. I can get one if you would like me to. $4,000 for the first one. Okay. So now we're tracking the $4,000, right? Okay, cool. Awesome. Great. Grand. Wonderful.
we're not accounting for any of the deductions from YouTube or whatever. We wanted to just, we're giving it, right? Anything, I think we had gotten like 37 and some change, if I remember the numbers right, and that was Super
So the
Chat, Cash App, PayPal, and everything.
Correct.
And we said, you know, we're going to maintain that number regardless of what YouTube
Okay.
takes.
So Clue and Cletus are not taking out anything that YouTube takes out. They are not taking out the 30%. They're not taking out for taxes. They're not taking out for any of that.
Yeah, like we cover the 30% from super chats, right? So like if someone sends $20,
Look at there's me and my neck bone. Me and my neck bone came in hot.
so they take 50% of that. We're covering the other half.
And the whole idea. In my
And why
mind
is she saying the other half? It's not 50%. Once again, numbers are hard. I understand that. But it's not 50%. It is 30%.
situation to give people a way to do something positive instead of just being 100% focused on all the bullshit, right?
Right.
Because there's a lot of people that want to do something positive. And I do think it's a damn shame that every time somebody attempts to do something positive, it gets picked the fuck apart to the point where a lot of other people don't want to do it.
Right. They want nothing to do with it. Yeah. What's up, JP?
Hey, I just have a question.
What up,
So,
baby?
well,
You asking me? Is it for me or?
no, for Clue.
Okay.
So we've been through this before with different creators that have taken up crowdfunding on the heels.
I'm just going to hold it right here. You see Truth in the chat. Where are Seth's receipts? So this has been a question that's been ongoing, right? Where are Seth's receipts? Where did Seth's GoFundMe money go? So it's perfectly okay for him to ask where money went, right? Where's the money? Where's the receipts? But don't fucking ask me, look over here, or look over there, don't look over here type thing. Well, I don't fuck with that. I'm sorry, I don't. And I do agree with Cletus also, Kodo. It does make it hard, but that's just how it is. That is just how the fuck it is. And they're new, so I don't expect them to know that when they got into this. I do think that they entered this Blipboard situation with pure intentions. I really do. I can play devil's advocate on that. I really can. But it's the behavior after the fact now that I'm fucking side-eyeing.
Right.
On the heels of a missing kid. And we've seen it go bad every single time.
True.
So is there any way to show what has come versus what's gone out? Because that's where the question is.
You know, Clue, that you'd have to answer. Or Duchess, I think she just popped in here, but I do want to read this real quick. But I'm sorry to cut you off. I know that's your question now, and I'll let her answer here in just a second. But she says, "Hey, QB, she can't math. My memberships did not go to Blips, and not all super chats went to Blips. I specifically asked for it not to be sent via super chat. I sent money to Clue too." Okay, I just, like I said, I haven't watched it. I haven't seen Tiffany's.
See, and that's where this is going to get really convoluted, is some people were taking in super chats, some people weren't. Some people were adding in their memberships, some people weren't. Duchess started the campaign, and then she had to abruptly end the campaign due to family obligations, and then she passed it over to Clue. How much money got transferred to Clue? You know what I mean? It's just really, really fucking messy, man.
Video or her live stream that she did. So I'm not sure what's all in there, but I do not agree with your husband being brought into it, and I apologize for that happening, and I'm sorry that did happen. All bullshit aside with the Blipboards and all that, I'm sorry that did happen. Okay, JP, I'm sorry to cut you off. Clue, you want to answer that for her, or do you want to ask her again since I already was talking over you? I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, is there just a way to show the money in going, like, versus the money going out? Accounts receivable versus payable?
Yeah, I mean, I can go in there and
Oh, you're right, Jeff. I am on top chat. Thank you. Oh, shit. My bad.
add everything up, but I'm going to tell you this, it's not going to matter because we aren't even crowdfunding for it anymore. And those billboards will stay up until Sebastian is found on my fucking dime.
Well, August 19th, everybody was still crowdfunding for it. That was less than a month ago.
Truth did.
Truth.
So look, here's the deal.
Okay, so here's where they say Truth was crowdfunding on August 19th. Truth did that. Well, I went back and watched, right? And that the whole privated live, deleted live playboard situation, we'll get into that in a minute too, because he's also a fucking liar about that. And then he lied again. And then he lied again about why it came down. So, I mean, it was just, you know, we're lying to cover up lies at this point, and it's just making me side-eye you even fucking more, to tell you the truth. If you're not going to fucking be honest about a simple video that you took down, what the fuck else are you not being honest about, realistically? So they say that this was Truth's thing, right? What they failed to mention is that on August 19th, they were taking in Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. Truth was taking in super chats and memberships. They were taking in Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. So they can't just say, yeah, on the 19th, Truth was crowdfunding. No, bitch. So the fuck were you?
Right? Like I said last night, I've said it today. The rough total that's been brought in is $6,500. $1,500 of that is out of our own pocket, at least. Right?
Right.
I didn't intend to keep up with the exact math when she's done the live.
Okay, so we're at $6,500. So we did the $4,000 for the initial campaign. Okay. Truth, Cletus, and Clue on August 19th, and I will show you the proof of where they said this, brought in $1,500. Okay, out of their mouths, out of Clue's mouth, out of Clue's community post, not my mouth. So we're at $5,500. Okay. Chris Proudfoot matched them the $1,000. So now we're at $6,500. So where is all the money that Duchess transferred over to Clue, and where is all the money that Clue supporters sent via Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and Super Chats between June 4th and August 19th? Where are we not adding that up? $4,000 for the initial campaign. $1,500 for the August 19th campaign. Duchess just said in the chat that she sent Cluminati money. They raised money between June 6th and August 19th. Chris Proudfoot donated $1,000. The math is not mathing. I'm sorry, it's not.